I prefer discussion instead of making notes and things. I think it means you can learn from each other, and it's not just an individual way of learning.
US law.
I personally find I prefer to revise from a textbook in a lesson. I find it really helpful to learn definitions and concepts in a textbook, as it's been written by the exam board and you know who it's from, so it's like reliable. I don't like when you get resources given to you like mind maps and information you haven't actually learnt about, and I find like the whole trial and error system is just not like good for me, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, I don't really like PowerPoint lessons, but I like it when like the class has a group discussion. That works. I do like PowerPoints, but I don't like it when they get the students to teach each other. I don't think that helps.
I really dislike having to just read out the textbook in lessons, and my favourite lessons are normally ones when we do a class discussion, because I feel that's more engaging.
I like to be able to choose how I learn.
I don't like PowerPoint presentations because I find them hard to concentrate the whole way through, and I like more active.
Okay, I like debates and discussions because I think it helps sort of ideas sink in and sort of to think of good theories and so on. And I don't like reading off PowerPoints because I think that sometimes you forget things.
I like interactive lessons where you're talking to people, discussions and that lot, but I don't like cutting and sticking things in because it's so boring.
The sort of learning I enjoy and that I think sinks in the best is when it's more interactive. So, for example, quizzes. I mean, anything like that that just gets you thinking and makes it sort of fun. What I don't really enjoy is when you just get a PowerPoint presentation and it's just read off to you, because it just doesn't feel like it sinks in most of the time. And you have to do a lot of catch-up work to compensate.
I like learning when the teacher shows me a diagram on the board and then explains it to me, and then we go and answer questions about it, because I find it easier when you have a visual aid in front of you. And I don't like it when they tell you to just look at the book and copy it yourself and learn it yourself, because I think it's hard to learn something just straight from words written down in front of you.
I like going through the textbook and answering lots of questions, getting lots of practice in, doing lots of past papers.
Well, I prefer it when a teacher will not just start with an image on the board, but will gradually develop one with the class, not when they just present one on the board and expect everyone to learn it.